If you don't design your own life, chances are you're going to fall into somebody else's plan. And guess what they have planned for you? Not too much. That's what Jim Rohn said anyway. And welcome to day 8 of 10 days in under 10 minutes a day to get the 10 things that you want out of this year. What is step 8? I'll tell you what step 8 is. Step 8 is intense. And I know I cannot cover it all today, but I'm going to cover as much as I can. And today we're talking about planning. We started the map, the measure and assess. That was in our last video. This one is on plan because planning is the link between where you are today and where you're called to be. So before we get started, if this material's been helping you and there's somebody at work, at school, you got a friend, you got family that you think that maybe they could use this in their life, like, wow, this has kickstarted me. I want to share this with somebody. How do I share this? Oh, yeah, hit the share button. So easy. So hit that share button right now on YouTube, on Instagram, on Facebook, the Paper Airplane, and put in a comment below what has been the most impactful video so far. So what is the first step of planning? Well, I'm going to tap into my inner Buddy the Elf and sing you a little song. I'm making a list, checking it twice, because we're going to make a list. First of all, we're going to pick out one goal. You've got between 7 to 10 goals, right? Not more than 10 goals. Pick one of those goals. What is that first goal that we are going to focus on? Because what you focus on tends to manifest. Pick one of those 7 to 10 goals. Make it the goal that we're going to talk about right now. And then we are going to make a comprehensive list of everything you need to do, every resource you need, or everything you could do in your wildest imagination to achieve this goal. Here's the challenge. You have to list at least 20 things. At least 20 things. You can start by asking yourself some questions like, am I going to need some finances? Where could the finances come from? Could I get a loan for this? Could I get a grant for this? Is there somebody that I could partner with for this? Do I know what I need to know? Do I have the skills that I need? Where could I get the skills? Could I take a class? Could I read a book? Could I find a podcast? Does Nicole teach something on this in her T12 transformation series? Who are the people that I need around me? Do I need a mentor? Do I need a teacher? Do I need a coach? Do I need a CFO? Do I need a creative partner? Do I need an administrative partner? What are the obstacles that are going to be in my way? Like, am I going to come up against the fact that I don't have the resources, that I don't have the time, that I don't have the know-how? I'm challenging you right now with the questions. We talked about skills. We talked about people. We talked about obstacles. Let's talk about time. Am I going to do this in the evenings after work? In the mornings before work? Am I going to dedicate every lunch to this? When are you going to find the time to do this? What about resources outside of money? Do you need to know how to do your own graphics? Learn more about social media? Partner with people who know how to do these kinds of things? Learn how to make a video? Find people who can make a video? What are the resources you're going to need? And we talked a little bit about money, but let's be honest, it's all about money, honey. Somebody needs to finance this thing. Is it you? Is it a second job? Is it a loan? Is it a grant? Is it a partnership? How are you going to finance your dream? You know, people have a tendency to stop just short of their breakthrough answer. Do at least 20 things. At least 20. Don't stop at 19. Don't get to 17 and say close enough. I'm telling you, your breakthrough answer is number 20 through number 25. And you might be thinking, that's a lot to do about a goal. Well, that's why you've set goals before and not reached them. It's a little bit of work. It's a little bit of juice. It's a little bit of creativity. Or you could just write it down one time and let it lie in a drawer. That's the difference between you have a 42% more likely of a chance of achieving your goals by simply writing them down. But what about that other 58%? The other 58%, a lot of it is in here. It is in writing your goals daily for 30 days, which you did. It is in posting the vision and Post-it notes around the house. It is getting your vision board and being able to see you in the space. It is measuring your progress so you know where you're going. It is making a plan. Why are you doing this? Because you're becoming great. Because you're becoming a goal getter. And you know my favorite leadership book is the Bible. In Luke 14, verse 28, it says, "For which of you desires to build a tower does not first sit and count the cost, whether or not you have enough to complete it. It's Bible. You want to take on this project? Good. Let's sit down, get some wise counsel, let's talk about it, and let's figure out how to do it today. We have already burned through half of our time. And guys, I have literally started the very first part of number 1 of the 5 steps of planning. I can't get to it all today, but I'm going to do a deeper dive in my circle of friends. To get my circle of friends, if you get the book, NicoleCrank.com/goals, you get my circle of friends for 30 days for free. You might be like, well, I already have that book. Okay, go to NicoleCrank.com/circle. 30 days for free. You get all of the videos that I've ever done for free, and then you get on 2 live Zoom calls a month. Plus, my Goals Productivity Bundle includes 7 videos on goal setting that you can watch and glean more out of. It has the study guide and workbook. It has resources that are going to help you cross the finish line. Right now, we need to cross the finish line and making that step-by-step plan. To make a step-by-step plan, we start with this list that we've made about one goal. It's a list of at least 20 things. I'm going to push it. Can we even go 25? And then with that goal, we're going to make a step-by-step plan. By breaking a big goal into smaller, manageable chunks, it makes your goal more achievable. If you think, I have to write a book, oh my gosh, I'm so freaked out right now. Well, wait, first, let's decide a subject. Oh, well, I know what I want to write about. I want to write about soccer. I want to write about excellence. I want to write about being a mom. There's your subject. You've done the first thing. You could check that off your list. It also gives you these little bursts of confidence and endorphins as you knock things off your list. It's like propelling you forward and closer to your goal. If you want to write a book, you decide the subject. Decide how many chapters you're going to write. What's the subject of each chapter? So see, as you break it down, we're going to make a step-by-step plan from our exhausted list. We're going to write our plan. Once we take this step-by-step list, we're going to take it and we're going to put it in order according to sequence. What has to happen first? Well, I can't send my book to a publisher until I write it. So send book to a publisher, probably going to go all the way to the bottom of the list. We're going to write that plan out in sequential order. We're going to write the steps we're going to take. We're going to attach deadlines. Why are we going to do that? Because Proverbs 13, verse 16 in the Living Bible says, a wise man, they think ahead. But a fool doesn't, and then even brags about it. Well, I just pulled this off by the seat of my pants. Well, you might have been a flash in the pan because a wise man thinks about it and writes it down. Here's what I want you to do. I want you to go into comments right now and tell me one of the at least 20 things that you're putting on your list of what you need or what you need to do or what you could do to achieve your goal. Come on, I want to see it in comments and I want you guys to encourage one another. And if you don't put it in comments, I just want to challenge you. Accountability. Are you being accountable with these steps? Are you listening and being passive? Or are you digging in? When you list out everything that you need to achieve your goal, it becomes more attainable than you thought. You start thinking, I can write the subject. I can write a subject for every chapter. Well, I could write some words about that particular subject right now. It pulls it from fantasy into reality. When you list out everything you need to achieve your goal, it increases your likelihood of achieving the goal by approximately 10 times. Get this. When you invest in planning with a goal, you are 1,000%, I'm not making that up, it's a study, 1,000% more likely to achieve your goal. This step is mission critical. And guys, we're already out of time. I have so much I want to go through with you right now. I'm telling you, things that look like obstacles are opportunities, and I want to tell you how to get around them. I want to tell you how to format your calendar. I want to tell you how to do a framework schedule. I want to tell you the value of deadlines and what happens when you bust a deadline and how you make that work for you. But we're out of time today. So I have these things, these tips and these tricks that I want to give you. But I want to let you know this. Tomorrow, I had a plan for tomorrow, but we might dive more into planning. I don't know because I want you to cross the finish line. But what I do know, you can get more out of my circle of friends. NicoleCrank.com/goals for the book. Get you in the circle of friends. Or you can get more from the productivity bundle at the same website. I'll see you tomorrow. Make sure you share this with somebody. You didn't share yet? Oh my gosh. No, you need to share this.